Hello students. So today we'll be solving cognizant quants questions. So let's not waste time and get started. First question says, if a person walks at 14 km per hour instead of 10 km per hour, he would have walked 20 km more. The actual difference traveled by him is, then there are the options to see. Just by seeing this question, okay, first try it yourself. Okay, first try it yourself. If you can do it, fine. Then just match the answer with me. And if you can't do, then fine, then try. Use your brains and then match with me. Okay, so to the solution, see, just by seeing this, we need to understand the difference in speed here is given. Basically, 20 kilometers he could have walked more if he ran or walked with this speed instead of this, right? So first of all, we need to do this. 14 minus 10 is 4. 4 is this difference in speed. So speed into time, we know speed into time is distance. So the distance of difference is 20, right? So t is equals to 20 by 4, which is equals to 5. So 5 is the difference in the time. Okay. So if 5 is the difference in time, we need to find out the distance traveled, right? The distance becomes speed equals to distance by time. So time into speed. So time is already given here 10, 5, and the speed is 10. So it becomes 50. So the answer should be option C, 50 kilometer. Okay. Now you might ask the question, why 10? Why 10 is that 10 is the actual. See, the question is actual distance, right? So we need to use the actual speed, not this speed. No, we need to use this speed, which is the actual speed he used, right? So yeah, here is the solution also given. See, check out the solution. The explanation is here. Same thing is given here. You can check it out if you didn't understand my handwriting. I have given the explanation also. Screenshot, or you can understand from this part. Let's move on to the next question. So the next question is, excluding stoppages, the speed of a bus is 54 km per hour and including stoppages is 45 km per hour. For how many minutes does the bus stop per hour? Fine. Once again, try it yourself first and then we will go. Fine. Okay. So here, once again, we can find out the difference in speed. See, 9. Okay, in 1 hour, try to understand. Okay, in 1 hour, if excluding stoppages, the speed of a bus is this much. So the distance traveled here is 54 per hour, right? And including stoppages, this is 45 per hour, right? This is the difference. So if you find out the difference in speed, find the difference. It becomes 9. 9 kilometers is the difference. Now, how much is it? Okay, very easy. We already know the distance. We already know the distance. We also got the speed. The speed here is 54. Okay, the speed here is 54. Fine, the speed here is 54 because this is the original speed. Okay, we won't use 45 because 45 is including stoppages. And the original speed of the bus, which is excluding stoppages, is 54. So here's the speed. We need to find out the time. So speed equals to distance by time. Time equals to distance by speed. So distance by speed, the answer becomes 9. 6 9 54 into 60. It's 10. Why 60? Because we need to convert it into minutes, right? Here it was an hour. So it's basically 1 by 6 hours. So 1 by 6 into 60 is 10. 10 minutes. Hence the answer is option 8. Once again, here's the solution already given. Here's a solution given. You can see same thing is written over here too. You can screenshot or also you can use it for afterward. Okay. Let's go to the third question. The third question is, a train 120 meters long passes a pole in 12 seconds. Okay. So here are the main facts. Passes a pole, time is given, distance is given. You already know, I think, that if a train, the length of the train is always the distance. Okay. It's very easy actually. It's simple. Speed equals to distance by time. And distance is 120 meters by 10, which becomes 10. So 10 is the speed. Now 10 is meter per second. We need to convert it into kilometer per hour, as you can see. So it's 10 into 18 by 5, which gives you 36. So option D is the answer. Option B, 36. Okay, you need to keep this in mind that the options are in kilometer per hour and you got in meter per second. So that's a vital thing. You need to keep it in mind. Let's go to the next question once again. Here's the explanation. Okay, this question is from Profit and Loss. A shopkeeper buys an article for rupees 600, spends rupees 40 on repairs. If he sells it at this much price, find the profit percentage. Very simple once again. The cost price here becomes 600 plus 40, right? So the total cost price is 640 and the selling price is simply given as 770. Very easy. We need to find out the profit percent. We already know the profit here is, profit means SP minus CP. Okay, so SP minus CP here it is 130, right? Yep, 130. So profit is given. Now profit percentage is equals to 130 by the cost price is here 640 because you know what, 640 is the cost price into 100%. So if you do this, just do it yourself. Just do it yourself. I won't be solving these things. So answer is 20%. You can see you need to round it up. So the answer is option A, 20%. Fine. This one is very easy. Let's go to the next one. Question number 5. Once again from that train length problem. Try it yourself first. I have said you, I have given you hints. So the train of length 120 meter versus a bridge. Last time it was a pole. So imagine a pole. It doesn't have significant distance, right, to cover. But a bridge does have it. So the bridge length is 80 meters. Once again, I gave you a hint. You must do this yourself. Time is given 20 seconds. Find the speed of the train. Speed equals to, we know, distance by time. Distance here is 80 plus 120. We need to add it up. By 20, so the answer becomes 10. Very straightforward. Option B is the answer. Option B, 10. Once again, here is the solution. Here's the solution. You can see it. Understand? Let's go to the next one. Question number 6. A boat goes 24 km downstream in 3 hours and returns the same distance upstream in 6 hours. Find the speed of the boat in still water. Okay. So this is a new question, new topic over here. Let's go solve it. A boat gives. Okay, so the downstream speed is basically stream speed plus the boat speed. Okay, and upstream it becomes speed of the boat minus speed of the stream. Fine, this is the ultimate formula. So here what is given is a boat goes 24 km downstream in 3 hours, which means the downstream speed is basically 24 by 3, it's 8. Okay, and the upstream speed is in 6 hours. So basically same thing, 24 by 6, it's 4. Okay, 24 by 6, it's 4. Okay, I'm telling you again. Don't misunderstand. Okay, so we know already have these things. Find the speed of the boat in still water. Okay, so basically we need to put it here. Very simple. 8 is equals to S plus B. Over here is 4 is equals to B minus S. B minus S. So S gets cancelled out. It's 2B is equals to 12. Right. So if you do this, you will be getting the answer B equals to 6. Very easy, right? B equals 12 by 2, 6. So the option B will be answer 6 km per hour. This is the answer. Okay. Once again, here's the explanation given. Simple. Just exactly what I did. It's given here. Let's go to the next one. Fine. The next question. A man covers distance of 72 km partly by bus and 40 km per hour at 40 km per hour and partly by train at 60 km per hour. If the total time taken is 1 hour 30 minutes, find the distance covered by the train. Okay, so you need to understand the total time is given 1 hour 30 minutes, which means basically 3 by 2 hours. Fine, the total time is given. So once you understand that time is given, you need to find out a certain formula through which you can do it. Like speed equals distance by time. The time equals to distance by speed. So you need to find out in such a way that you can write distance by speed. The distance by speed plus distance by speed equals to the exact time, right? Speed equals distance by time, time equals distance by speed. So that's what we will be doing here. 72 km is already given by bus and speed is also given. Very good. So what we need to do is cover the distance of 72 km partly by bus. Okay, so let's take the total distance be x. So x minus, okay, why am I doing this? See, it's the explanation I have already given, which is very clear. See here, just look at it. As exactly what I told you, the train distance is x, the bus distance is 72 minus x, right? So the time equation that I just told you, 3 by 2, this is the exact equation that I need to solve. And solving it, you'll be getting this answer. Do it yourself and then match with the answer over here. Okay, so 36 will be the answer, option B. I hope I'm very clear to you. If I'm not clear, let me know in the comments, then I will solve it for you. If you don't understand, if any issue is there, okay, just watch it. I think it's very easy. I have explained you what I needed to. Let's go to the next question. Question number 8 says a train running at 54 km per hour crosses another train of double its length running in opposite direction at 36 km per hour in 20 seconds. If the length of the smaller train is 180 meters, find the length of the longer train. See, what we need to do here is, Opposite direction. This is the keyword. Opposite direction means we need to add up. Fine. So if we add both the speeds, it will be 54 plus 36. It comes 90, right? Yep, if I'm not wrong, it's 90. So the total speed is already given over here. You can see the solution here is also given, see 90 km per hour, which will be converting into meter per second. So it's 25 meter per second. It's already given here. Total time is also given as 20 seconds. Time is given. So we got these things. It's 25 meter per second and time is given 20 seconds. So we will basically multiply them because speed into time we will get the distance. So distance equals to 25 into 20 we get 500. 500 meters is the distance. So now the total distance is 500. We already know that the smaller train length is 180. So how will we? It's very simple. 500 minus 180. If you do this, you will be getting the length of the larger train because smaller train is already given. As I have already told you, in case of these train questions, the train's length is the distance that they cover. So the total distance 500. The smaller train length is 180. So if you subtract, then you'll be getting 320, which is the answer, option number A. I hope I'm very clear to you, right? If you don't understand, just watch this solution. This will help you a lot. I hope you will understand. It's very simple. It's very easy. Let's go to the next question. So A can complete a work. Okay, time and work question. Okay, time and work. This is a very important chapter. It's very easy actually if you can do. And sometimes it might pose a threat to you because you need to practice. Okay, you just need to have that. Just by seeing it, you'll understand how to do it. Okay? Just you need this knowledge. A can complete a work in 12 days, and B can do the same work in 18 days. Okay, whenever you will see this, one thing we'll do is A can complete a work, 1 means total. Okay, the total work is completed in 12 days. It's fine. So 12 days they're completing one work. 12 days they're completing one work. So one day, how much work will they complete? It's 1 by 12, right? Same for B. How much work will be completed by B in one day? It's 1 by 18, right? 1 by 18. Fine. So if they work together, how many days will? Very easy, very straightforward question. Okay. So A plus B together, they will be completing the work 1 by 12 plus 1 by 18. This is the work done in one day. Fine. In one day, they will complete this work. So if you find this out, simply you will be getting the answer. It will be 7.2. I could have calculated. I calculated because like I have practiced these kind of questions a lot. Fine. I think I'm right. Wait, let me check. Yep, it's 7.2. Say same thing. 1 by 12 plus 1 by 18. You need to find this. So you'll be getting this one. Once you divide them, total time will be this. Okay, because see, this is the thing. This is the work done in one day. We need to find out total work. So simple unitary method, like if this much work 5 by 36 is done in one day, so total work will be done in, it's the reciprocal, right? It's the reciprocal, it will be 36 by 5, which is 7.2. So we're done. The next question is from simple interest or compound. Okay, compound interest, right? You see, I have covered every topic on this video. Okay, simple questions, but very important because these things will completely like make you understand what kind of questions does come in these aptitude exams, and also you will be understanding how will you prepare. Okay, shortcuts and the mentality of doing it. Okay, you'll gain confidence also. So okay, so let's stay tuned. Question number 10 is a person earns an interest of 240. So just from seeing this, you will be understanding the simple interest over is 240, right? You already know the SI. See, T, that is the principal is not given anywhere. Time is given, SI is given, rate is also given. Simply, you have to find out the principal from here. You need to find out the principal. Once you will find out the principal, then how much more interest will be gained by the person at the same rate of interest on the same sum. Okay. So basically same sum, principal is already we are finding out from here. You'll be getting here also the principal. We'll be using this over here. Compound interest is said. Okay. And rate is also said the same, right? So if you see the solution over here, the same thing is made understand here. We're getting the principal over here. We already know the SI. Now the compound interest as per the formula, this is the formula, right? You need to remember this. It's very important. So you'll be getting the compound interest is this much. Okay. And this is the amount. Right, this is the amount, this is the compound interest. The question was difference between CI and SI. Simply, here is the SI you can, here is the SI you can see, and here is the CI we have found, right? So if you subtract them, you will be getting the answer option number D, which is 6. We're done. Let's go to the next question. Boat and stream. Okay, this is very important question. This topic is very important. Once again, A boat goes 24 km downstream in 3 hours and the same distance upstream in 6 hours. Find the speed of the boat in still water. Okay. So, I think we've done this sort of questions we have already done. Still, see, try this yourself. I won't be solving this. Okay, this is very simple. We've done exact same thing over here. See, as I said you, downstream speed is 24, by 3 it's 8. Upstream is this much. So speed of still water will be getting 6 km per hour. I think just the opposite. The last question we found out the speed of the boat. I think, right? I don't exactly remember. And here we are finding out the speed in still water. So that's it. A can do a piece of work in 15 days, B in 20 days. If they work together for 5 days, what's the fraction of work that will be left? Same question almost, but there is a simple twist at the end. Okay, so try it yourself. These things you can do. Okay, 1 by 15 is the work in 1 day, 1 by 20 is the work. So that to bring this together, they will be doing like this in 1 day. This is their work. Fine. If you go to the solution part, let's see. Yep. See, 7 by 60 per day is the work they're doing combined. Okay, 7 by 60. Work done in 5 days, then 5 into this much. They have told you 5 days they're working together. What's the exact work left then, right? So in 5 days they're working and they're doing this much work. So work left is 1. I told you 1 is the total work always. Okay, unitary method. So 1 minus 7 by 12, it will be coming 5 by 12, which is the answer, option B. Fine. We're done. Next, go to the next question. See, you're gaining confidence, right? Right? You must see these questions I've told you already. This will boost you. It covers every topic and you'll be able to solve them slowly. Okay, let's go. Question number 13 is from pipes and cisterns. Okay, this is another new chapter. A pipe can fill a tank in 8 hours. Another pipe can empty the same tank in 12 hours. If both pipes are opened together, how many hours will the tank be filled? See, this is a different chapter, of course. But the thing is that the concept is exactly like time and work. Fine. So basically what's happening is when this type of situation is happened, like it's exactly like time and work thing. See, check out this explanation over here. Net rate is 1 by 8 minus 1 by 12. Why? The thing is that, see, this is the main difference between time and work and pipes and systems. The pipe A is filling the tank. Okay, so this is something positive. And another pipe is emptying the tank. This is something negative, right? So 1 by 8 minus 1 by 12. This is the ultimate net work that's happening. That's exactly what has been written over here. 1 by 8 minus 1 by 12. So 1 by 24 of the tank per hour. This is the net rate. So time to fill is of course just the opposite. As you have seen, by doing this we are getting 1 by 24. This is the net rate per hour. So exact the opposite thing. Reciprocal will be 24 hours is the time needed to fill. Okay, I don't think I need to explain you about this. The main concept over here was this thing that I just told you, that if filling is happening then it's plus, if it's emptying then it's minus. This could have been different. Like for example, there is a pipe C which is filling the tank. For example, I'm telling you, suppose there is a pipe C which is filling the tank in 9 hours. Okay, fine. For example, then we would have done it like this, plus 1 by 9. Why? Because it's filling, it's plus. If it's emptying, then it would have been minus. For example, D is emptying it, then suppose 5 minus. So we should have done this like this, minus 1 by 5. Like this you have to solve. Let's go to the next question. Next question is from permutations and combinations. Okay, in how many different ways can the letters of the word corporate be arranged? So, okay, options are pretty huge. Okay, exactly like how I will feel of exactly like the corporate stress. It's huge. Whatever. Sorry for the lame joke. So corporate has, you can see here, 9 letters, right? 9 letters. So the way you can arrange it is 9 factorial. This much you know. It's very easy. Now the twist is here is there are 2 O's. You can see corporate has 2 O's and 2 R is also there. 2 R is also there. So for 2 O's we will be writing 2 factorial because it's common and it's appearing twice, right? So same for R, it's appearing twice. So we will write 2 factorial once again. And if you solve this, the option will be coming option number B. It's 90720. Fine. This is the main thing. This is the main thing. Maybe they won't be giving such large digits. Okay. Maybe they will just give a form like this to find this one out. Right. This is the answer. I hope I am very clear. Let's go to the next question. And this is the last question. Oh, here is the solution also given. Let's go to the last question. The ratio of the ages of A and B is 4:5. After 5 years, the ratio becomes 5:6. Find their present ages. A very common question from age-related problem. Let's try solve it. The ratio of the ages of A and B is 4:5. After 5 years, the ratio becomes 5:6. Find the present ages. Then here are the options. So if we solve this, okay. So we will be taking let the age of A and B be 4x and 5x. Fine. You got it, 4x and 5x. We already know the ratio will be becoming 5:6. Then we'll be writing simple 5:6 is the resultant. What's the resultant? 4x plus 5y, because after 5 years it will be becoming this. Like after 5 years, this will be the resultant ratio. So 4x plus 5 by 5x plus 6. No, 5x plus 5, of course 5, because after 5 years, okay. After 5 years, so 4x plus 5 by 5x by 5 is equal to this one. If you solve this, just solve this equation, you will be getting the answer. You will be getting x equals to 5. You will be putting it here. 4x is equals to 4 into 5 is 20, 5 into 5 is 25. You will be getting this answer, A equals to 20 and B equals 25 years. So this is what was asked here, option B. Option B is the answer, 20 years and 25 years, the present ages. So yeah, we are done. We're done with this quants aptitude. I hope I was very clear to you. I hope this questions and this problem solving helped you a lot. Stay tuned. We'll be posting more such aptitude solutions, coding solutions, and also interview problems. How will you face the interviewer? How will be solving the codes, and everything we'll be solving here. So subscribe us, like this video, share this with your friends. They might get some help also. Thank you so much for your time. All the best.